What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below, because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comments section. Enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday. I'm not gonna keep up too much of y'all's time. I'm gonna get y'all straight to the picks. We're gonna see what the best options on the board is for us. If you haven't used Props Made Easy yet, make sure you do so. Props Made Easy is only $20 a month for the tools that you are about to see me use. The best plays in each sport are already at the top of the list. It consistently refreshes. Not only does Props Made Easy show you EV, but combines that with projection data as well to make sure you're playing the absolute best EV that has the most possible data supporting that size. So, with that being said, let's get straight into it. At the top of the list, now I'm only going to talk about players from the games that are today. All right. So let's start off with Minnesota Denver. When it comes to the Minnesota Denver game, the highest consensus odds we have is a minus 136. Let's check Boston Cleveland. Derek White is the number one play we need to talk about first thing. Derek White PRA under 26.5 is minus 142. PME consensus odds. Projection of 25.72, a minus 0.78. Great spot for the under on Derek White PRA of 26.5. Next that we're going to talk about, we have Dallas OKC. Let's check that game. Dallas OKC game has Daniel Gafford steals over 0.5 at minus 140 PME consensus odds. Projection of 0.62, a 0.12 projection differential. At the end of the day, remember, the only thing you're wanting to see is that projection above where that line is when the PME consensus odds are also above. Vice versa, you want to see if PME consensus odds are on the under, you want to see that projection on the under as well. Now, automatically at Props Made Easy, the only plays that you see here are going to be plus EV plus projection plays. All right, just showing you the absolute best options available. So that is the I believe we have 3 games on tap today. I believe we have 3 games on tap. Boston, Cleveland, Dallas, OKC, and then the Minnesota Denver game's not today. So we just have Boston, Cleveland today, and we have Dallas, OKC. So Boston, Cleveland, Dallas, OKC. So Derek White PRA under 26.5, and then Daniel Gafford steals over 0.5 are the absolute best options for NBA today. For NBA first half, we have Anthony Edwards points under 14.5. He's 11.5 in other sportsbooks when it comes to the first half projections, a minus 3. Anthony Edwards has been going absolutely nuts, so I can't guarantee you that I'll even want to get any involvement in an under on Anthony Edwards in any way. But when you do compare the half line on Prize Picks to other sportsbooks, you will see that there's value on the under 14.5. All right. That's tomorrow's game, though. When it comes to today's first half, Jason Tatum points over 13.5. He's 14.5 in other sportsbooks, a 1 sportsbook differential there. And then Luka points over 15.5 first half. So both of those for today's games are solid options. Moving on to MLB, we've got huge value with Brenton Doyle runs under 0.5 at minus 148 PME consensus odds on the under. Projection 0.47 to minus 0.03 projection differential. So not only do you have that minus 148 odds, but you have that projection that's on the that points to the under as well. And then Cal Quantrill is also in that Colorado-San Francisco game. Pitching outs under 17.5 makes a lot of sense in Colorado. Minus 140 PME consensus odds on the under. Projection of 15.66 on minus 1.84. So huge spot there. Maikel Garcia total bases under 1.5 at minus 139 is a great spot. Projection of 1.49 on minus 0.01. So great spots for those 3 for MLB right there. MLB first inning, the best under option that we have for MLB first inning is going to be Wacha and Detmers. Both of them did solid in the first inning last season. All of the data kind of points to that under. As you see, the more green you see, the better the under. The more red you see, the better the over. So Wacha, Detmers, under first inning runs allowed. And then Win and Quantrill would be the best over bet. For WNBA, it's still kind of the same as what we talked about yesterday. Well, it's not updated for today yet. We'll go in and fix that. But it's the same thing. We still like Caitlin Clark's points. Ariel Atkins or Shakira Austin from that same game. We went Ariel Atkins, who's got the better scoring potential. So Caitlin Clark points over 0.5, Ariel Atkins points over 13.5 for WNBA, but we'll get that right back up. Alexander Barkov shots on goal over 2.5 at minus 135 PME consensus odds, projection of 2.79 and 0.29, projection differential. For MMA, we had the huge value on Trey Waters, but that's been adjusted a little bit. So now we have Trey Waters at 4 still. It was a 12, I believe. Trey Waters significant strikes over 55.5. 59.5 on other sportsbooks, a 4 sportsbook differential. Kevin Jousett, significant strikes under 67.5. 64.5 on other sportsbooks, a minus 3 sportsbook differential. Tabitha Ricci, significant strikes over 60.5. So many options. Okay, as you can see, 3 or more sportsbook differentials there. When it comes to tennis, do we have any tennis on the board today? Yeah, we have some 0.5s. We've got the half line of Beatriz Haddad Mai, or however you say this name. Aces over 1.5. 2 on other sportsbooks, a 0.5 sportsbook differential. And then Lorenzo aces over 3.5 at a 4 on other sportsbooks, a 0.5. Moving on to PGA, we have Matt Fitzpatrick as the absolute best PGA option. Matt Fitzpatrick over 70.5 first round strokes. Minus 150 odds. Rory McIlroy over 69.5 at minus 140. Theegala strokes over 70.5 at minus 140. Hovland over 70.5. Strokes over 70 at minus 140. And Matsuyama. Like, we have a bunch of minus 140 value. Amazing PGA value before that game, before the round 1 starts. For soccer, we have Timothy Castagni. Passes attempted under 33.5. That's 31.5 in other sportsbooks on minus 2. Kyle Walker, passes attempted over 64.5, a 2 sportsbook differential. And then Mark Cucurella, passes attempted under 60.5 would be the best values there. For Call of Duty, we have the under on Snoopy plus Beans map 1 through 3 kills combo under 105.5 at a minus 2.5. And then Kremp map 1 through 3 kills over 50.5 at a 2 sportsbook differential. League of Legends, we have a bunch of 1.5s right here. They're all even lines. I'll let you make the decision on what you want to go there. I mean, you can go any of these options, man. You can go Gumu Yusi, map 1 through 3 kills under 16. You can go Humanoid, map 1 through 3 kills under 15. You can do any of these options. 1.5 and up are the best options. I wish they weren't all full lines, and I wish there was some half lines, but it is what it is. Looking at CS2, it's just a bunch of 1. Sportsbook differentials, nothing too crazy. Beaky versus Elevate, game 1, map 1 kills over 13.5, 14.5 in other sportsbooks, a 1 sportsbook differential. And then you have the Big Azera versus Fluxo, game 1 for Pain, map 1 kills under 14.5, a minus 1. You can go any of those options. I mean, there's so many different options, but nothing's really sticking out crazy. Better value was early on. All of that best value is kind of off the board by now. And for Valorant, again, another sport with just a ton of value at a solid level. I mean, all of these are 1.5s. Obviously, the number 1 play would be, when they're all the same, would be going the half line. And Boo for Team Heretics, map 1 and 2 kills under 25.5 is the best option. Minus 1.5 sportsbook differential. All right. Looking back at NBA, we have Derek White, PRA, under 26.5 at minus 142. Vegas odds right now, giving that EV a solid spot on the under against Cleveland today. And then Daniel Gafford in the other game today, steals over 0.5 would be the absolute best options there. NBA first half, one of the best values on the board is the Anthony Edwards points under 14.5. Completely understand if you want to avoid this situation because Anthony Edwards has been on another level. But at the end of the day, PME is here to show you the data, is to compare the lines to other sports books, showing you where that EV is, okay? And at the end of the day, EV does signify that the under bet would be the best bet here, with his first half line being 11.5 in other sports books some places. So solid value on the under there, but I'll probably not play any first half with Anthony Edwards just because he's been a beast. Max Struss points under 5 at a minus 1.5 in that game. Jason Tatum points over 13.5 and Luka points over 15.5. Moving on to MLB, we had some good value over here. Brenton Doyle runs under 0.5 at minus 148. Cal Quantrill pitching outs under 17.5 at minus 140. Maikel Garcia total bases under 1.5 at minus 139. All options that are in play. MLB first inning, the under on Wacha and Detmer's first inning runs allowed is the number 1 option there. WNBA is not updated for the day, but yesterday we had that first set of games for opening night for WNBA that's coming up. Caitlin Clark points over 0.5 and Ariel Atkins points over 13.5. For NHL, we have Alexander Barkov at the top over 2.5 shots on goal. MMA, Trey Waters significant strikes is the #1 option, and then Kevin Jousset significant strikes under 67.5. For tennis, Beatriz, Jan, and Lorenzo are all in play for their aces, all overs. PGA, Matt Fitzpatrick is the #1 option, and then you have about 5 other options that are -140s. For soccer, we have Timothy, passes attempted under 33.5. Kyle Walker, passes attempted over 64.5. And then Mark, passes attempted under 60.5. Call of Duty, Snoopy plus Beans, map 1 through 3 kills combo under 105.5 at -2.5. Crimp, map 1 through 3 kills over 50.5. For League of Legends, we have a handful of options that are 1.5s, either minus or positive for the overs. You can go any of these people, man. I mean, you can choose any of these that you want to. They're all the same, so you make your own decision there. For CS2, again, a ton of value. We just went Beaky versus Elevate Game 1, map 1 kills over 13.5, and then we went Bigazera, Game 1, map 1 kills under 14.5. And then last but not least, Valorant, Boo, map 1 and 2 kills under 25.5 would be the absolute best option, with all these 1.5s and it being the only half line available. All right. Thank y'all for joining me as always. And as always, the best value is popping over at Props Made Easy. It was even better value. I know that might be hard to imagine. There was even better value and more options last night, but all of those are already bumped, as Props Made Easy does. At the end of the day, regardless of outcome, one thing that you can rest assured 100%, that nearly every single one of these great values that you get, the sniper plays over at Props Made Easy, by the end of the day, like if throughout the day, if you screenshot, if you're a Props Made Easy member, throughout the day, screenshot all the snipe plays that come in throughout the day. At the end of the day, go back and check what those lines are before the game start, before those players. Guaranteed they're bumped in the direction Props Made Easy told you to play them, for nearly every single one. I've been just having fun with it, just for shits and giggles, you know what I mean? I've been taking a look at all the snipe plays. When the snipe plays are popping, I'll keep track of all the snipe plays. I'll go back before the game start, and I'll check and see what their lines are before lock, and they're all moved. They're all moved in the direction Props Made Easy told you to play, and you know that tells you that it is absolutely on point, showing you the absolute best value. Okay, I didn't make a ton of profit yesterday. I barely broke even yesterday, because some of the amazing value plays didn't hit. Some of them did. That's the name of the game, though. You know, you're going to have some days like that. You're going to have some days where you don't hit anything, and you're going to have days where you hit everything, and you go on a streak where you can't miss. You feel what I'm saying? That's just part of the game, baby. And at the end of the day, Props Made Easy is just showing you the best data possible, okay? If you don't believe in it, don't join it. If it's not working out for you, or you just don't know how to use it, and you want to give up, then give up. It is what it is. Thank y'all for joining me as always. PropsMadeEasy.com, baby. Only $20 a month for these amazing tools that put you on that best value. Big announcements coming here soon as well from Props Made Easy. Big updates coming. Stay tuned. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Let's get it. I'm out.